It's focused?
I put it on your face.
We look so Christmassy. I wish I had ears, but whatever.
It's like a little too bright, no?
No, I think it's fine though.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can put those up.
Oh wow, she has a remote control. All right. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Her freaking, what are these blinds are going up? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right?
Yeah, that's better.
This like looks so much better.
Okay, it doesn't have, no, that's it. Stop it there. We need some light.
Hi,
damsels. It's Rowan here.
And I'm a beer.
So for today's video, I have a beer, my sister, my best friend.
Wow, that's so nice.
I've actually been wanting to film with a beer for the longest time. I'm over her house right now. I was part of a collab for Thanksgiving. It was called Disgiving, and she helped me make, actually no, she made it. She didn't even help me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I put something in a food processor and I was done.
Yeah, literally. So I asked her, since I'm already here and we were already filming, let's film a video together. And she said yes, and I'm actually gonna be having a couple videos with her later this month as well, because we're gonna be doing some Harry Potter videos. This parting is pissing me off so much, and I don't know how to fix it. So this video is gonna be a Q&A. I put up on my story to ask a beer or me any questions you guys had, and we did get a couple. I was actually surprised. I didn't think people were that interested in us. A lot of them are from Patty though, so she sent in like 16 questions.
Damn,
So we're just gonna start. So Rachel is a good friend of mine. She says, what do your partners do for a living? So my husband, Hafid, is an engineer. He's a civil engineer, and he's actually the project manager of a private engineering company.
My husband's job is a little more complicated.
Yeah.
So he's technically a full-time employee at Vimeo, if you guys know of that app. He's a QA engineer on their QA team, which means they debug and test all the new updates. And so every time you get an update on the Vimeo app, it's from them. That's what his full-time job is technically. But his baby, what he puts his heart and soul into, what he really does from like morning till night, is he's basically the, he's the owner and like director of Titan Contracting Corp, which is a contract and design and build business company based in New York City. So he's building buildings and renovating all in Manhattan and Brooklyn, and that's his baby. That's why our house, by the way, like that's why like we put so much work into the house, because that's what he loves to do. Next question is also from Rachel, and she says, do you like living in New York? Yes. Yeah, so I actually can't see myself living anywhere else. Like me and Manhattan have a very weird relationship. Like I'll visit it like once every year, and that's enough for me. But Abir is different. You're always in the So why would you live somewhere else? You don't care. Like you would rather live in Florida, no?
Well, yeah, because there's Disney.
Not even just Disney, like you feel like even weather-wise, like
No, the weather in Florida is horrendous. I like that in New York we experience all 4 seasons.
I could never live anywhere other than New York, honestly. Like there's no way. The fact that everything is open late, and this is a city that never sleeps, and everybody's always down to hang out at 12 a.m. and you can get takeout from any place, anytime. With COVID, things have been closing a little earlier, and it's always like, oh, it's like a small town. Like the things are closing at 6, like.
Yeah.
Right? Literally, yesterday a freaking cafe closed at 4. I was like, this isn't New York City.
Okay, here comes the Patty questions. And like I said, Patty had fun with this. So she's asking, who is the bossy one?
Because I'm a perfectionist. There's a reason.
Abir has to have like, her schedule is like, and Hafid makes fun of her so much because he's like, we have to be on Abir's schedule. Like,
oh my gosh. Listen, apparently, but it's a personality type. So like I used to think I was very, like something was wrong with me because I'm not like very laid back when it comes to routine. There's other things I'm laid back with. But yeah, no, 100%. Like things, listen, I wake up the same time every day, go to bed the same time every day. Like things need to get done when they get done, or I break. Have you taken the Myers-Briggs personality test? If so, what are you? Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think I took that one, and I was I've never taken that. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up because I remember. You took it? Yeah. What is that? That's like the one that specifically tells you like what your personality type is. Oh, no, I've never taken a Patty, so I can't really tell you. Why are you interested in that, Patty? I don't remember which one it was. Oh my God, I don't know. We don't remember. When did Abir get into fitness? Wow, that's a very interesting question. Patty, why don't you go run and take a boxing class? I'm joking.
She does do boxing though.
I know, she's a runner, God bless. I think it was just like in college, like one of my friends was doing like once a week boot camps at like the local like community center for a month. And I remember just being like, oh, I've always wanted to try. So I basically signed up and I don't know, I liked it. And then I actually started honestly doing, I wonder if there's any Blockalates fans. That's literally what I started doing. I would follow Blockalates' calendar. And just do that, which is a lot of, again, Pilates based and cardio. But like true like hardcore weightlifting and stuff like that didn't really come till after I had my daughter Dahlia. Yeah, like I only owned one set of 15-pound dumbbells that I would never use together. Like I would literally just use one to do like squats. And it's crazy, like now I can squat with like 240s and stuff like that, which is like something I could never imagine doing. So basically after I had Dahlia.
She's also asking, how does Abir stay motivated? How do we all stay motivated, honestly?
Patty, how do you think I'm always motivated? I'm definitely not, honestly. There's this whole concept of dedication over motivation, because motivation is gonna come and go, but your dedication, that's something that you can always be persistent at. You may not be going 110%, but you're still dedicated to that goal, so you still, no, this is definitely not. I'm not always motivated. But like, let's be real, you set little goals for yourself, so when you get them, it keeps you motivated.
Patty asked, any physical fights growing up? No. I don't remember ever touching you.
What is that?
No, as in like,
even like hitting. Literally.
No, yeah, why is that? That's so weird. We don't really hug, which is weird.
Are you a hugger in general? I'm not.
Oh, I am not a hugger. I am a hugger.
God bless COVID, because now every time somebody tries to come and hug, I'm like, COVID. It's literally like, I don't want to be touched.
I don't think we've ever gotten into physical fights. I think maybe once I pulled your hair.
If we had a physical fight, somebody would have started screaming and crying, and then my parents would have come in the room and they would have beat us both.
Right.
So we don't want to be beat by that. That's why I believe, listen, deep down in my core, if you're having a physical fight with somebody, you are a Neanderthal, uncivilized, like use your brain. Literally.
I once got slapped by a girl.
I did in high school, and like, you know what's crazy? All my friends were like, go hit her back, and I was like, I was just so shocked that somebody was that barbaric. Like literally, I was like, even though, I mean, maybe I had a right to be slapped, but still, like, I was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, the reason, we're not gonna get into the reason why.
Next.
She's asking, who is more needy? So I definitely think Abir is, right? Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, I guess, because you're like much more independent maybe. Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Like you're always asking like, hey, you wanna come over? Like she likes to have people, I feel like you're-
Yeah, like I thrive on social interaction.
Yeah.
But to be fair though, maybe it's because you are getting your social interaction from social media, so you're not as needy in that regard.
That's true too. Yeah, I do.
Like I'm not
you
gonna
do
lie.
too?
No, so that's what I'm trying to say. When I'm more active on social media, and I mean like not I'm posting on my stories, like talking to people on there, I definitely can like lose myself in there and feel like everything in my life is going fine. But then when I'm not on social media, then obviously my heart is beating for some social interaction.
Even when we lived at my parents' house, Abir would like, I remember when I would make that, like made that status on Facebook where I'm like, Abir is always asking where I am.
Yeah.
Like we'll be sitting and hanging out in whatever, but this is when we lived in my parents' house, we still hadn't been married yet. And I'd get up to go, I don't even know where I would go, and she'd be like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom.
I mean,
like,
that's true. Yeah.
Remember?
You can ask my husband too. It's like anytime he gets up from the living room, it's like, where are you gonna go? And it's like, bathroom. I'm like, oh.
Like she needs to know where you're at like every second of the day. Ooh, this is a good question. Where do you get your fashion sense from?
I mean, you have better fashion sense.
I have better, what do you mean? You have better fashion sense than me.
At this point, this is convenience because of the hijab. If I wasn't a hijabi, honestly, I feel like my fashion sense would be more like sporty, relaxed. Like I love the whole concept of wearing like casual sneakers, like very loose fitted pants, like a tee. I love that. You can't wear that in the hijab. You look sloppy. Like you cannot. So my fashion sense is literally just, it's convenience, honestly.
I don't know where I got my fashion sense from. If it looks pretty to me, I'll buy it. I don't know. I don't really think I have one. Do you think I have one?
Listen, if it looks good.
Yeah, if it looks good and it does the job and you look pretty, you feel pretty in it, then that's what it is, really.
Yeah.
So I guess this goes back to who's more needy. Who's more attached to each other? I would say I'm attached to you.
I don't think one is more attached than the other. We're always like checking in on each other. I feel
Yeah, we do try to talk every day. We'll FaceTime each other. I'll have Sophie talk to her cousin Dalia. So yeah, we're pretty much the same, I think. Yeah, it's definitely the same. She's asking, what is your favorite memory together? We've had a lot of amazing memories. Honestly, my favorite probably time period of our life was when I took her with me to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. That's probably, like, I love that vacation so much. Like when we went together.
It was, what's your favorite moment?
What's your favorite moment together? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That whole like summer was just like, listen, just like waking up, like we'd work out together, go swim in the pool. Hafid was making that money.
Right?
We were just going out.
Guys, my Hafid, okay, so backstory. Hafid used to live in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Well, actually, he lived in Abu Dhabi and then he moved to Dubai when he got married to me. And we were in an apartment complex and there was a freaking pool on the roof.
Yeah.
And there was a gym also as well. So like literally me and Abir would go to the gym. I don't even remember what I would do.
We did the elliptical.
Yeah, the treadmill.
Yeah.
And then we would be sweating. So that we were like, okay, let's go jump in the pool. And we'd literally go jump in the pool. And it's really hot in Dubai.
It's like a rooftop pool.
It was a rooftop pool, yeah. But that was amazing. Like we went out to restaurants. That was really like one of my favorite.
I was like living the high society life because we never had a life before, so like that was amazing.
Yeah, and also another really great moment for me with like for us is when we went to see the Broadway play Anastasia together. That was probably also one of my favorite memories because we were living our childhood in person. It was amazing. Patty says, "Who's the more responsible one? I can guess, but explain an instance or scenario that shows who's more responsible." I feel like Abid is more responsible than me.
Yes. I mean, I guess it depends on how you term responsible, like in what regard. Because if you're talking about responsibility over the house, I'd say I'm more responsible.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Even with money, I feel like you're more responsible with money. I'll just like, whatever, I'm throwing money everywhere I see.
Actually, you're right. Yeah.
So I feel like
yeah.
Abid is definitely more responsible.
She said, can you give an instant though? I don't.
Okay, Abid like cleaned her house. Like I don't know. They're gonna be like, what?
Here's the example. I went to Rawan's house and all I said was like, damn, Rawan, like when was the last time you cleaned? And she said, I just cleaned a week ago, but this is why blah, blah, blah. And I literally was like, how do you live in this?
Yeah, she was literally so taken aback because there was stuff everywhere. I think that's my problem, is that my house is so cluttered with things that Abid is very minimalistic. Like if you saw a house tour, which a lot of people have been wanting to see your house.
Once that art peak goes up.
Yeah.
It's because I clean every day.
No, it's not even about cleaning. Like even like your furniture, like I don't know. I feel like she's very...
I'm not a hoarder, is what she's trying to say.
Yeah, exactly, basically. Patty's asking, who is more into Disney? I mean...
Like, the thing is, like, let me ask you a question, Patty. Let me ask you, reciprocate. Are you as into Disney as her? Anybody commenting below, do you believe you are either more Disney obsessed, the same level as her, or under? I bet you, everybody, aside from like Awesome Jossum and like all these other people that have their own YouTube channels, we're gonna be under, right?
No, I think that you don't have to have a YouTube channel to be into Disney.
No. But I love Disney, but it's like, I would never say it's on the same, like I do not collect Funkos, I do not buy Disney clothing, like.
Yeah, but Abir does love Disney. She loves watching the movies. Yeah. It's very nostalgic to her. Yeah. She does love that.
Whenever I'm feeling down, I'll just play Coco or any Disney movie that like puts me...
The Lady and the Tramp is a good one.
Yeah, or like Sword in the Stone, Ratatouille. I have like certain like faves that I put on a lot, very frequently. My freaking daughter doesn't even give a crap about Disney, and it's so annoying because I was like, Sophie was singing Let It Go at like friggin' a year and a half. Like, what the
That's because I ingrained it in her mind. Patty says, favorite movie that's Disney and non-Disney. So my favorite Disney movie, you guys know, is Beauty and the Beast. I also love Tarzan, Hercules. So those are really my top 3 for Disney. What about you?
Sword in the Stone.
Oh, the Sword in the Stone.
I'm just gonna say one. Sword in the Stone.
Yeah, the Sword in the Stone is my favorite. And then non-Disney, that is really hard.
My top favorite is always gonna go back to the Future. Like,
oh yeah!
Michael J. Fox in 1985. Woo! Literally my dream boyfriend. I loved him.
Oh my god, she was obsessed with Michael J. Fox.
Like I literally got rid of all my DVDs, like, because we don't have a DVD player, but I was like, I am not gonna get rid of the trilogy DVD set that I have, and I kept it.
If you were stranded On an island, what 3 things would you bring? This is such a cliche question, Patty. Abby would bring her weights.
A set of dumbbells, right? Oh my god, this is hard, honestly.
Probably like a
set
protein.
of dumbbells. No, shut up. I would bring a set of dumbbells. Even though when you're on the island, you could probably just you'd be able to work out however you want to.
Right.
I don't think I would waste one of those.
Okay.
I would definitely bring a book. I don't know. This is so hard.
That is a really
hard question.
That's a really tough
Patty.
question.
Like, it's something you have to entertain yourself with the rest of your life, right? Probably a pen.
I'd bring Dana so that she could do my makeup.
Okay, so there could be this. There's like the survival guide, and then there's like the fun one.
Yeah.
So just do your answer, because I honestly would. I'm literally so analytical. I'm like.
I'd bring a camera, Dana.
And you'd make your money like vlogging in the island.
Legit.
Literally.
I don't know what the 3rd thing would be.
Your phone?
Yeah, my phone probably. Growing up in a household filled with girls, did you love it or hate it? We loved it.
Come on, man. Emotional intelligence, like, there's nothing like it. I sympathize with anybody that doesn't
Have
like
a
in a girl that like as in if a girl grew up in a house with no sisters. Like, yeah, we're pretty dramatic. But honestly, like...
Didn't we say, we're always like, if only we had a camera crew to follow the Hussein household.
But everybody talks about how dramatic we are. Like,
We're very
we're the
dramatic.
most dramatic. But I mean, whatever.
What do you love about each other?
Okay. We'll just do one.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I
That's
would
fine.
say that I love your excitement for life. Like, excitement for the little things.
Oh!
Because it's like, trust me, after I have my daughter and like not working during this time, that stuff really is what gets you through, and it makes you so much more like have a heart of gratitude, and I love that. I like that. So even like though people could, you could say that people say that you buy too much stuff or whatever, I wish like it only took me like buying a Funko and like talking about it, or like to buy a Jim Shore figurine and like show that off and just be so happy to just have it there on the mantelpiece. Like, I think that's nice. Because it takes people a lot more to even, some people aren't even happy. That's what I'm saying. So I would say that your love for like life and these things, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. So what I love about Abiyad is that she is always thinking of others, like always. She's always trying to make the other person happy, and she wants to, I don't know, like there's something inside of you, Abiyad, that like you just love to give and you love to make other people happy, and it could be like something small. It doesn't have to be like giving something, like even just time, like making time for that person, inviting them over and just making them feel at home. Yeah, I really love that about you.
I love that about myself too.
Okay, so of course, so we said what we loved about each other, so she's like, what do you find annoying about each other? So I don't think that this is annoying about her, but it's just something that I guess she needs to work on?
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Just like that I don't do well under pressure.
Like when she's stressed, she lets it eat her up inside, and like that's it, like it's over. Like her life is over, like I can't get out of it, you know, and she just becomes very, very emotional and very, I don't want to say dramatic.
But that is a little dramatic. Like, are you talking about like me melting down about a dinner, or like when I melt down for like days?
No, not the melting down for days. That's different. I'm talking about like when you're melting down, like you said, under pressure.
Yeah,
or like if Dalia's doing something like, which I think I have that issue too, is like we'll just like explode.
Yeah.
And like we don't know how to rein that in. I think that's but I don't think that's annoying. Like I just think it's...
Okay, I thought of something that I find annoying. Well, there's two. One is that you, like, okay, whatever, everybody's on their phones. I'm not gonna say that, but sometimes when you come over and you visit me, I don't care if I'm not sitting there trying to like have a conversation with you, but sometimes you're like on your phone.
Right.
The second is that you sometimes get in your head and you like so say you want to do something, but then you get it in your head that you just don't want to do it anymore and you don't want to go, you just won't do it. But it's like, it's not just you not going, like it's affecting like 3 other people, and it's like, no, like you need to go, we're supposed to do this, and it's like, no, I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the mood, and it's like,
yeah. This actually just happened the other day. She wanted me to go with her to a spin class, and I actually did want to do it, but I don't know, like I was just feeling off that day. And I think she probably expected it. Did you expect me to say no?
It's like,
I can tell her disappointment, because I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going. And she goes, oh.
No, I was like, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, my stomach's not feeling too good. And I was like,
F you.
Yeah.
But she's right, I do that. Wow, thank you so much, Patty, for all those questions.
There would be no video without you. Patty.
Yeah, really. No, but we actually do have more. Okay, so someone said favorite memory as a family.
I don't know, our family sucks, no?
Oh my God! Probably Abby's wedding day. That was a good memory.
As a family?
Maybe climbing up Bear Mountain.
Oh, that was true. My mom wasn't there though, so that'll be one. We climbed up Bear Mountain with my dad. It was just like nice to get back down and eat sandwiches
and even when we go to the Renaissance Fair together, I think that's a really great memory.
But again, those are all like memories with Baba. I would say, if I had to say like the most recent one, I probably would say, I don't know if it was Dahlia's one, like it could be either after Dahlia turned a month or when we had Friendsgiving or Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving, because Rowan has to do Thanksgiving with Papa. Then we did a Thanksgiving at my parents' house. And it's just like, whenever there's like a big family dinner and we watched Crazy Rich Asians that day.
Oh yeah!
Like, and again, this is me because I just had Dahlia. She was like a month and a half. So I was just like frazzled and I had no social life. That's when But honestly, I like the Bear Mountain one too.
Does Abir love Disney as much as you do? And how are y'all so gorgeous?
Definitely not to number 2. Number 1, I do not. I'm sorry.
No, it's not as. But she does love going to Disney. Like she even, I think you said it the other day. You're like, I wish we can go back there. Yeah. So she does enjoy being in Disney. She does enjoy like Disney movies, watching, and even like Disney events and stuff. But it's not to the extent as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing as if somebody were to ask Rowan, like, how much do you love fitness? Like, it's just that's like. For her, Disney's more of a hobby aside from like an interest.
Erica, hi Erica. She says, which of you do your parents love more?
I think my dad loves Rowan more. 100%. 100%. No matter what I do, no matter how many 4.0 GPAs,
master's degrees,
no matter how many babies I birthed, Rowan is always gonna be number 1. Because she was the first daughter, like the first kid.
I do agree with that. I do think my dad, I don't think that he loves me more. Whatever. It's just that I'm his favorite. My mom, I would say though, is you.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And that's because Abir is always with my mom. She's always talking to her. She lived under them for a really long time. So I think like their bond together is definitely more stronger than me and my mom.
Sorry, Lita and sorry you ain't got no parents to love you. No.
Funniest memory together? Do we have a funny memory? Can't think of one. Probably the funniest memories is when me and Abir would film.
Yeah.
Like we would mouth out scenes in movies.
Which y'all call TikTok nowadays.
Yeah, we did a lot of those and it's annoying that I can't post any because Abir is not wearing the hijab in them.
Maybe we could pick a scene and start.
So someone just said, show us videos of you guys as kids. Would that be us as kids? Yeah, I was in high school.
Yeah.
So that's us as a kid. Maybe we'll like dig through and see which ones I can put.
No, honey.
I'm actually surprised it took her this long to come to you.
We're not gonna watch TV now.
Curious as to why Abir frequently has her head covered and what's the meanings of your names.
Okay.
So Abir's gonna answer this.
I don't frequently have my head covered. I always have my head covered when I'm outside. But it has to do with religion. It's like a religious practice, a religious obligation in Islam or Islam. It's one of the obligations just like praying is and fasting in our religion, and some people choose not to wear it and some people choose, and that's their own choice. I choose to wear it and Rowan chooses not to, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the other question?
What are the meaning of your names?
Oh.
So my name, Rowan, which actually is Rowan in Arabic. If you were to say it in Arabic, it's Rowan, even though it sounds literally the same as Rowan, but whatever. Mm-hmm. My name, there's a whole story behind my name, but my name is actually a baby duckling. It means baby duckling in Arabic.
My name, sadly in English, is Abir, which is so butchered. Whereas
it's
Arabic,
so much prettier in Arabic.
It's Abir, and it actually means the fragrance of a jasmine flower. The fragrance of a yasmin, which is why Mimi would be like, she's the flower. I'm the snail. Like, I'm the cartoon.
Favorite childhood memory. A lot of people want to ask us about our childhood. We said it already, right?
I'll give you one story that's just like random. There was one time that Awan got in trouble for God knows what reason. This is literally the old house, like the Mills house.
Okay.
And my parents, which I do this to Dahlia, you know when you want your kid to do something and you want to like teach them a lesson because they're not listening, so you just go, all right, fine, I'm going without you, or fine, like I'm gonna eat without you, and this and that. So my parents we were gonna go visit my cousins, and literally, I don't know what Awan did. Oh, I remember what you did. She invited people over.
I invited Lena.
Yeah, she invited our cousins over when we were supposed to be going out as a family. So obviously my parents handled it, and they spoke to like my cousin's mom, and she wasn't gonna come anymore. But as like punishment, they were like, you're gonna stay home then. If you were like so excited to stay home, you're gonna stay home, we're gonna leave without you. And we'll never forget, my parents literally were dressed, they were like out the door, and you have to like go down like the stairs and then open the outside door. And I was literally just on the bottom steps, like watching it on, because remember there was like the railing, and you were like looking over the railing, and I'm like, see Mom and Baba, and they're like, see Awan, I'm like, we're gonna leave her, like,
Oh my
I
God.
remember that. Oh,
Yeah.
the battery's dying. All right.
And Abid actually defended me that day. Best at-home workout circuit to get consistent results.
Consistent results come from consistency. So as long as you're consistently moving your body, that's when you will get consistent results. Circuits are bomb, by the way. So I would just do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and circuit through.
Okay, this is a very random question. Is celery juice worth the hype?
No! Oh my God, celery juice, hot lemon water, turmeric tea, like all this stuff is not gonna make you lose belly fat and all this nonsense. You will lose fat from a calorie deficit.
Who is spoiled more, then and now?
Rowan. I was the middle child, so I just got shit on my entire life.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell a story till the day I die. I'm gonna literally be 89 and be like, ugh. Hopefully I'll live longer than that. But
Wait,
anyway.
what story?
The story that you were the first child, so you were spoiled, and then they had me, and then they had Sada, and it's like, Sada's our last one, so we're gonna spoil her, she's the baby. But then they had Layla, like 10 years later, it's like, she's definitely the last one, so she's spoiled. So I was the only one that ever got spoiled. And then now, let's be real. Like, it's like anything Rowan wants, Rowan needs to be bailed out, Rowan needs money, Rowan needs anything, Rowan gets it. And it's like, when I crash, it's like, you'll be fine, Abby, push, Abby, push.
I was bailed out a lot of times by my dad and my mom because of my spending issues.
But still, in general, like she will, it's like I'll owe them $3, and it's like those $3, Abby, those $3, and it's like, Rowan, you owe us X amount, and it's like, it's okay, inshallah. It'll come soon.
Do you guys, so I'm assuming this is a pet?
Do you have a turtle?
No,
No
we don't
pets,
have any
no
pets. Okay, this is the last question. I'd love to know what skincare / makeup Abiyad uses to make her look so flawless. Exercise and food.
Okay, makeup, I am a drugstore, no, I mean, honestly, I really don't follow that. I use like an Urban Decay eyeshadow palette that I use. Lipstick though, I will be bougie and say that I really like the Kylie Cosmetics. But literally Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, because I ain't not about to spend 24 bucks at the NARS one, so that's the dupe. Foundation is, yeah, it's literally, I think, what is the foundation brand? It's not, it's like a drugstore. Like it's a one that is a concealer and a foundation at the same time, but it's a drugstore. For some contour, Elf. Again, super affordable. The palette was $3 and I'm still using it. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah, I know.
that's actually, it looks, her makeup looks really good.
And my mascara is also drugstore. It's the is it the L'Oreal or Maybelline? The one that comes in a pink thing. But yeah, all drugstore. I'm sorry, I'm mad about that. I'll spend $1 million on weights and all that stuff, but for me, I'm just like, this makeup, nobody's gonna freaking know the difference, so I don't care.
I feel like Abiyad needs to do a separate video about like exercising and food and like what she, maybe we'll do a what do you eat in a day. Bruh.
But you have to stay with me all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
What does she eat in a day? I wouldn't even know where to begin about what I eat in a day. But yeah, that would be really interesting. You wanna say hi? Come say hi to them. And say hi? Come here.
Not gonna lie,
We actually just finished.
I'm sometimes tempted to like make a YouTube channel.
You should.
I don't know. I used to once upon a time, right, Dad? Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so those were all the questions. Thank you so much to everyone who asked something. Patty, thank you for taking over this video. I feel like we've been talking to you the entire time. Hope we answered your questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this and getting to know Abiyad a little bit more. She will be in other videos to come, as I mentioned. All right, so thank you so much, damsels, for watching. We hope wherever you are in this world, you are having a magical day. Bye!